Hello, everybody, and welcome to Final Show Films. I'm John, your executive producer here, and thanks for tuning in to watch or listen to whatever it is you're about to watch or listen to. In these trying times, we really do appreciate everyone that feels that we are worth their time, and we hope that we're able to give you something entertaining to while away the time as you spend it. We particularly want to thank those of you that feel like we're worth financially contributing to, particularly our $25 and up supporters on Patreon, who are Antitonic, Drevian Alexander, Catwater Flame, Rowan Parker, and Samantha Bates. Yes, I read that off of a list. Thank you very much for supporting us. I know that in these uncertain times, finances are tough for everybody, so that you're willing to donate to us means a lot to all of us here, and we thank you. That being said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Supermarket Sweep, Part 2. I'm John. I'm your game master for the evening. And joining me in descending order of sanity is William.
I am the most sane person still. Hi, I'm William.
And hang on, I need to check. I don't know what Mara's sanity is.
At 40.
Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly.
Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara.
And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. And just to be clear, this is sanity in the game and in real life.
I randomly rolled for my numbers and it was beautiful and perfect and I went with them.
Good. When last we left off, William, Jeremy, and Holly on their way to a trip somewhere. If they remember, I don't know. I certainly don't.
New York Comic Con was the thing that we had established.
Decided to stop at the Megamark Macroplex, off the High Tide Highway across from the Big Squid, in North Carolina, where they were astounded by the variety of deals, the size of the complex, the crowds, and the blood sports.
Only 2 of those are accurate.
And though Jeremy bought a carton of cigarettes for $30. That's a fucking deal.
There's a difference between that. There's a difference between that was a deal and being astounded by.
I'm not gonna lie, that is a hell of a deal and probably worth one's soul.
Yeah. And we left off with the 3 of them having entered into another event, which are these things that seem to be happening throughout the store that put them in mortal danger. This one in particular had the 3 of them turning to see a 75, 80-year-old sort of lady that looks like she fell off of a charm bracelet, standing on the back of a motorized shopping cart, which was itself armed and armored with all manner of sharp, spiky implementation, and filled, stacked high with shopping accessories. She had turned to look at them, revving the engine attached to this grocery cart, causing a spout of flame to erupt out the back of it, looking at the 3 of them. "This is for my grandchildren." And as she smiles at you, you are slightly put off by the fact that her smile does not stop widening, as the corners of her mouth begin to extend out, much further than a human mouth should, and the grin lowers down into this fanged maw.
At this point, yep, that makes sense.
Everyone roll me a sanity check.
Am I there?
Not yet.
Okay.
Hard success.
Failure.
Let's see.
Oh, Holly's actually just a bit more sane than me. It's probably about to change.
I did say descending order.
Yeah, descending order would have had her first.
No.
Yep,
She's descending.
that makes sense.
So, this particular abomination. Those of you that succeeded, you roll me a d3. Those of you that failed, roll me a d8.
Gah. 3.
Ah, 8.
5. I don't know what this means.
All right. The sight of this, like, you were prepared for the Nitro Granny. The werewolf-esque maw without actually becoming a werewolf throws you off. William, your sanity goes down by 3. Holly, your sanity goes down by 5. Jeremy, your sanity goes down by 8.
It's fine. I've got plenty to spare.
And we set our initiatives. So, Mara, what's your dexterity?
Hilariously, I believe that leaves
65.
Holly's sanity still 1 above mine.
Yes, it is.
That stat block. Where? That. Stat block. He's not a great.
I hope not.
That would be kind of sweet, though.
It's gonna be a real short session if it is.
A great old one that's just Nitro Granny. That would actually be pretty fucking sweet.
That would be.
I like the idea that like the warlock, the Council of Warlock Patrons was like she's a great old one, right? No, she's just a grandmother.
I do not understand. Great. We'll just put down great old one on the form.
Like those are kind of similar words.
I'm so prepared for every time I run a game. Like, y'all don't even know.
She is an old grandmother, so a great old one. Yes. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, there it is. 65. I already had it set. Good. The Uncaring Universe goes first because I make that decision. All right. So, Mara,
Yes.
you arrive in a parking lot. Before you stands a massive shopping mall complex in North Carolina. It is the Megamart Macroplex. You've heard many things about it. Seems like it's a place for your one-stop shop for all your consumerist needs. It is opposite what you could only describe as the Big Squid.
I'm gonna take a selfie with the squid.
Take a selfie with the Big Squid.
Cool.
It defies explanation. There's a crowd of people going into the mall. You have some things you need to buy.
All right.
Did I
I
follow
will
him?
weave my way through.
Weave your way through. You enter into the mall. You enter in on the southern side of the mall where there is this where you're sort of in the you're in the electronics area. There's all manner of like mini stores that are sections where they're selling big flat screen TVs and video game consoles and all manner of fun and interesting things. Cell phone plans. And immediately in front of you there is a navigation kiosk. It's this sort of tall, basically it's about 6.5, 7 feet tall, flat screen with sort of with an interactable map on it that also shows where you are. And to the on the left hand side of it, there's a little like coin/money thing that you can you can put money into and receive out a thing dispenser. That just has navigation units. $5.
I press it to see if anyone has left coins in it, just in case. Sometimes stuff drops out of them.
Make a luck check.
Okay. Nope.
You press it. Nothing happens.
Okay. I look at the map.
Yeah, it currently shows you as being in the electronics department. You see that there's a food court in the middle. There is, clothes, apparel stores on the left-hand side. There are some groceries and the like on the right-hand side. There's a movie theater on the northern side. A variety of other departments in the middle. There's also on the sort of left-hand side of the map, there's this one area that says drugs, where you can go get medicines and things like that.
Okay. Well, I want to see a movie.
You want to see a movie?
Yep.
So there's largely 3 paths you can take to get to the movie theater. You can go straight down the center, which will take you around the food court area. You can go up the left or up the right, which will take you through those respective departments. Which way do you feel like going?
Left.
Left. So you're
I
gonna go.
don't like going through the middle. It's gonna be busy there.
You're gonna go through like the food and clothing, or sorry, you're gonna go through the clothing and electronics and drugs area,
Sure.
also the bookstore and stuff like that.
Ooh,
Yep.
I'm gonna get sidetracked.
Yeah, oh yeah. So do you want to buy a navigation unit while you're here?
No.
No. Okay, cool. So you head off. Make me a navigation roll.
Okay. I have that skill. Where is navigation on this sheet? It's somewhere. There it is. No.
Cool. Well, you find a bookstore.
Ooh.
There's lots of books.
I
It's sort of a
begin browsing.
two-story. It's like a two-story, like. It looks like it was designed after a Barnes and Noble, but like off-brand Barnes and Noble, not so like it has that
Okay.
same kind of design aesthetic with the
Mhm.
carpeted floors, tall stacks, and like a coffee shop
Someone
in one
just
corner.
took it over and didn't change it.
Basically, yeah, like you're pretty certain it's the same carpet.
Perfect.
And yeah, just lots and lots of books, and you sort of get in there and get distracted reading, just looking at the variety of interesting things you might find.
Yep.
Make me another luck roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
Success.
You're moving around, scanning through the stacks, and something catches your eye. There is one corner of the store that's sort of like it looks like almost like a light is out, and so it's like the one light that's still on has like this sort of spotlight like effect on
A quest.
one particular bookshelf,
Yeah.
and that sort of catches your eye. You go over because it's interesting. And in that bookshelf, you sort of peruse, and there's one book in particular that stands out. Amar, you as a person, do you read any languages other than English?
Yes.
You do? What languages?
Spanish and a little bit of French.
A little bit of French.
And like some spatterings of some other things. Once I tried to teach myself ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics
That
for
worked.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I sympathize.
How'd that work out?
It was cool. I learned there's the direction you read it in depends on the way the picture is facing.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. They had a book at the library.
Not enough to really like sort of understand
No.
it fully, though.
Spanish is probably the most likely.
And so, on your character sheet under languages, do you have anything other than own language?
I put French.
You put
on
French?
there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because technically I have reading proficiency.
So, you are unfamiliar with the language that this book is in.
Okay.
But because you are a modern human with access to Google and things, you have seen this language before.
Okay.
This is a book written in Arabic.
Oh.
It is a leather-bound tome with gilded, like sort of gilded gold lettering on the spine.
Pretty.
The leather looks to be fairly old. It's well worn, dark. It may have at one point been sort of a lighter brown, but now it is a much darker brown. Almost on sort of the same like shade level as burgundy, kind of like where it's that much lower, you know. And yeah, it's just it seems almost out of place because everything else is sort of like standard, you know, Barnes and Noble bookshelf fare, and this one thing just sort of stands out to you as you look at it.
I'm gonna pull it out and look through. I'm gonna see if there's any pictures.
Pull it out. It's got this leather, like red leather cord wrapping it around as you pull it out. And you sort of see there's an interesting, you don't recognize, it doesn't seem like it's a language, it seems like it's an icon of some kind. There's an interesting icon on the cover of it that you sort of look at as you unwrap the book and open it up. There are indeed pictures. It seems almost like a journal as you open it up and flip through it and look through it. Written by hand, with sketchings in it. Sort of like a variety of, you know, all of it seems to be in this Arabic language. The sort of the flowing script of that particular style. With a few different sketches of things that are almost like anatomy sketches of creatures that don't exist. You know they don't exist. It's just, you know, somebody's made like an interesting looking little journal and shoved it into the bookshelf. There's no price tag on it. You sort of look it over a little bit, flip through it. Make me a power roll.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. With an yes, I have to look for a page.
Oh, okay. Do I need to open up reference books?
You might, yeah.
Okay. Let me find them.
That one. Too far. That one. So, as you sort of like flip through this book, one page catches your attention. And you read it. And for some reason, as you're looking at it, it seems almost like the lettering, the script, unfurls itself and reorients itself into a format that you can understand. Roll me a D2.
D2. Two.
Your sanity is reduced by 2.
Okay.
As you sort of suddenly come into an understanding of,
Oops, sorry. Wrong button.
you feel like while holding this book, you could potentially influence someone's mind. Which seems silly and stupid, but like you just have this in the back of your brain, this idea that, no, if I did this like this, it would work. You have learned the Cloud Memory spell, page 251 of the core rulebook.
Okay.
back with the other three. So, Jeremy, William, Holly.
Mm-hmm.
This makes sense.
The grocery cart vroom, revs. Fire bursts out the back as the Nitro Granny, with her large twisted grin, just charges towards the three of you who are sort of standing in a small cluster. Maybe dodge rolls, buddy.
I may have put some in dodge. I did put a little.
Gah.
Not even close to enough, but a little.
Good.
Close.
Good. All right.
Once again, even if I spent all my luck, I couldn't turn that into a success.
Same, but I'd be very close.
That's fair. Would any of you like to spend your luck?
I would like to spend my luck.
I would like to spend all my luck to get it down to a 45 and still get hit. No.
Yeah, I could spend all my luck and get mine to a 65.
Wait, how much of your luck are you spending, Holly?
6.
6 luck points to turn that into a regular success?
Mm-hmm.
I think you only need to spend 5 because you have to match the number, right?
Yeah, but I'm spending 6.
Okay.
It brings my luck down to an even number. Don't question me.
Fair. All right. So you sort of get out of the way of the grocery cart as William and Jeremy. You go to dodge and sort of bump into each other because you dodged in opposite directions. Which sort of puts you immediately in line as this grocery cart just slams into you, bowling over and running over both of you, the wheels and sharp blades tearing at your clothes and flesh and bumping over you as Nitro Granny just goes right over top. You take...
You're really excited for this.
I am.
I'm waiting for the damage number he tells us to just be like, oh, you're dead.
I mean-
You take 7 damage
Ow!
Nope, just almost dead.
as this razor-bladed cart plows through and runs over the two of you.
I believe that once you've hit half health, you hit the major wound check mark. I am at that point.
Yep. Same.
Major wound.
From the ground as I'm struggling to get up. Bitch, keep your kids' shit. I don't care.
There's just a
My grandkids,
fuck?
whatever.
all right. So if your health level gets to equal to or more than half your maximum hit points, you are at major wound. So basically, all you do is you just check the major wound box.
Right.
Ow.
You have to have a
Fuck.
major wound to die. If your hit points fall to 0 without you taking a major... Actually, sorry. No, you only take a major wound if the damage from a single attack is equal to or more than half of your character's maximum hit points.
Which
That
it
was.
is.
Okay, cool.
Because we have not taken damage at this point. Otherwise, we'd probably be dead. We're close to it.
Yeah, you only die if you go to 0 hit points and you have a major wound. If you don't have a major wound and you go to 0 hit points, you just pass out. Well, you start dying at least.
That's reassuring.
Yeah. Don't immediately die. Vehicular collisions do a lot of damage. So, Jeremy,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Getting to my feet. Bleeding.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
is there anywhere in the immediate vicinity a door, something that fucking cart cannot get through?
Yeah, there's a door right over there. It's the one that's sort of like looks like
God
a,
damn it!
it looks like it's a it looks like it's one of those like faculty doors that just has a sign over next to it that says "Get your drugs here."
Right. All right, I'll go through your damn door. I don't want to die.
All right, you go through the door. You run over to the
Might
door,
die.
open it up. Inside, and it's weird because you're expecting like you're expecting, even though you know you shouldn't be expecting anything, you instinctively you're expecting like an access hallway or something, right? And you open it up, and it's very tight space inside this door, like sort of a tight like row of shelves with bubbling vials and glasses full of multicolored liquid in them.
Science.
It looks kind of like what you imagine like a fantasy magic item shop would look like. Just like crammed with shit and bubbling things and counter space.
Okay.
Go in?
Yep.
You go in. Mara,
Yes.
you're perusing a book. William.
Yep. Ow. Fucking hell. Pick myself up off the ground and follow Jeremy through that door, because anything that a cart can't just drive through would be helpful right now.
Right.
You run into this door, into the drugs door.
Ah, so by drugs they meant alchemy? Fucking what the hell is this?
Are we questioning anything at this point?
I mean, when we stepped into a Call of Cthulhu game, but other than that.
And Holly.
Where did Nitro Granny go?
Right over there.
Does she look like she's going to come back?
He's revving that engine.
Okay, I will follow them through the door, but I want to attempt to shoot her in the face with the bow and arrow.
All right, make a fire.
I'm on
Bring
board.
you guys over.
I am on board.
Nope.
How many arrows do you have
Super
left?
nope. 6 now. Well, it was worth a shot. Run through door.
You run through the door. Do you close it behind you?
Yes.
Close the door behind you. You can all hear the sound of an engine revving and tires squealing, but nothing comes through the door. Yet. Jeremy.
Start looking through the bottles.
Okay. Give me a... what skill?
Looking for something either explosive or healing.
Do not mix the two.
Give me...
Ideally, no.
Give me either a spot hidden roll, a
Occult?
first aid roll, or an occult roll.
I will take the skill that I have an 82 in.
All of which will get you different things. Ooh, a
Nice.
21.
Couldn't have gotten that on the fucking dodge.
You look around. You start immediately looking around, just sort of like anything. What can I find? What can I find? What can I find? And you see a book. Sort of on the corner of a table, like a desk, where there is a series of bubbling flasks and the like. What looks kind of like a still almost. It's this white, looks like probably leather of some kind, bound tome with gold filigree writing on the edges. What languages do you know?
English and a little bit of Japanese.
Japanese. It is not a language that you can read instinctively,
Right.
but you do recognize it. It seems to have German lettering.
Oh, hey, I read a bit of that.
German occulty stuff is never, ever good.
It's a white bound tome with gold lettering on it. It attracts your attention. You pick it up.
How old does it look?
It's hard to tell. Like, it's definitely an older style of binding. Like, you would expect to see this kind of book be very old. But as you
Mhm.
pick it up, it feels surprisingly, like, fresh in your hands. Like, the leather isn't... The leather is very smooth. It's not worn. It's not rough. The lettering is not worn out at all. It's all just looks like it was bound yesterday almost to you.
Okay. I will. Why the hell not? I'll open it up because this is how you die.
You open it up. Inside there are lots of very neat handwriting and lots of sort of what look like anatomical drawings, like almost like a... You sort of look at it and it looks almost like oh god, what is it? The Da Vinci Man? No.
Yeah,
The Vitruvian Man.
Vitruvian Man.
Looks almost like the
Yeah.
Vitruvian Man, except a few parts are different. Make a power roll for me. With currently in a low sanity and with a bonus die. Roll an additional. I think you can just mark it on your sheet with bonus die.
No, you can just hit the bonus / penalty button after you roll the
okay.
thing.
That's cool. Roll the bonus die. That reduces your roll to a 7. So
Wait, what?
So the bonus die, because it's a bonus die, not a penalty die, replaces your tens place, and you rolled a 0, which means that
Oh.
57 becomes a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
Which becomes an extreme
Yes.
success.
Join me.
So you could have sworn you didn't know how to read German, but you can definitely read several of these pages. And as you sort of read through this, an amount of hitherto unknown understanding comes to your mind. Roll spells are in the book. Okay. I can't find it, so I'll have to... There we go. Roll me a d10.
4.
You lose 4 points of sanity
Good. I have so many of those to spend.
as the knowledge of Stitch the Flesh is implanted in your mind.
Okay.
You could take 1 or 2 rounds and spend 3 magic points, which you have some of.
Yes.
You can spend 3 magic points and 1 d10 sanity point to restore a body. If you spend 1 round, you can restore it up to half health. If you spend 2 rounds, you can restore it to full health.
Mm-hmm.
It just costs you 3 magic points and 1d10 sanity every time.
Cool. 2 uses of that could bring me to 0 conceivably.
But it could also heal you. And William.
And have 0 sanity.
You now-
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you now have that spell in your brain.
Okay.
All right. Mara, do you
Yeah.
walk while you read?
No.
No.
Don't.
Okay.
Not really.
Roll me a luck check.
Okay. I used to, and then I got yelled at very frequently as a kid for doing that, and nearly getting hit by a car. Yay!
Just testing to see it work.
So you
Okay, it works. Cool.
very swiftly. That would have been a great roll, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, that would have been fantastic. That would have been fucking amazing. Look at that sanity.
Oh yeah. You realize, Mara, that you've been walking while reading.
Okay.
Fortunately, you realize this swiftly enough that you managed to avoid what looks like a very angry grandmother just rolling past on a shopping cart.
Chill.
And
I'm
as you
trying to get away from her.
Yeah, you and you sort of on a mission to get away from her. You sort of head over towards this one corner of the area where you're in. When you're back on like sort of the main thoroughfare of the mall, and put your back against a wall and continue reading. William,
Cool. I am in an apothecary's laboratory. Can I find anything useful?
you
A
can make
magic
me
apothecary
you-
specifically.
you can make me either a spot hidden roll or a first aid roll. You can't make the
Occult roll's
occult
already
roll
been made.
because it's already been made.
Do I even have first aid? Where is first aid?
Under firearms.
Oh, yeah, there it is. My spot hidden's way better anyway. Nope. Can't find a damn thing. Dice hate me.
You have blood in your eyes. You're pretty certain you got hit real fucking hard. Like, not too long ago. You might have a concussion. Hard to focus. Would you like to spend any luck points?
I would have to spend almost all of them, so no.
Yes. That'd be worth it.
No.
Holly.
Walking over to William and directed at both of you guys. Are you guys okay?
No.
We both just got run the fuck over.
Okay,
Do
well,
we
that's what
look
I'm
okay?
asking. I'm sorry. Jeez. Seeing what I have.
Kind of an obvious question.
Someone gets run over, you ask if they're okay. All right, that's just what you do.
I feel like you could waive that one.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I get it. I absolutely get it. It's a default response. We're all default responding right now because what the fuck?
Can I use first aid to help them at all?
You can make a first aid or a spot hidden roll.
My spot hidden's better.
Holly.
Nope.
Oh,
No.
God,
I mean,
this
you-
is literally
how
gonna
much
come
how
down
much
to-
first aid do you know, Holly?
31.
But not a lot. Basic first aid.
Yeah, basic.
Yeah, no, you can wrap up bleeding, you set bones, you put band-aids on it, you apply antiseptic, you apply alcohol to wounds. You have none of these things. You have no idea how you're going to do any of it, but
Okay.
But you are in a room labeled drugs.
Then I will look around the room for something I can use.
That's what you're doing right now with Spy Hidden Room.
Oh, okay.
On Uncaring Universe's turn. As you're all in the room recovering, there is a on the door, and the entire room shakes. The bottles rattle around you as something very heavy hits that door you just came.
Is the door still closed?
For the moment,
Good enough.
Jeremy.
I take this book, I shove it into William's hands.
Okay.
And I start see if there's anything you can find in that.
On the curse. Do it.
And
Yes.
I will start to try to administer first aid.
Give me a first aid roll.
Because somebody here was an Eagle Scout and must put points into.
Hard success too.
So you start looking around for things that that could potentially be used to administer first aid on hand. You find some bits of cloth and some bits of things that you could use to bind wounds and wrap up and make bandages with. While you're doing that, you also find a couple of vials that don't have anything on them, but they do have a little red cross on them, and they're filled with sort of a dark, sort of a murky, brown, brackish liquid that looks almost like cough syrup.
Okay.
There's 3 of them. You smell it? It's sort of like a caramel honey smell to it.
Three.
There are 3, yes.
Look at the door.
It's a
Fuck
doorway.
it. And I will down one.
All right. Make me a con check.
Oh, good. Another one of my higher abilities.
So you just shoot it back. It has the texture of slurping honey with that sort of fairly viscous, liquidy feel. It doesn't taste like honey, though, or caramel.
Right.
It
right.
tastes like burning.
Right.
As you chug down what is without a doubt the worst thing you have ever put into your body, hands down. And you feel it immediately, you feel it burning and pain in weird places, and ow, 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 all over. It feels like somebody just dunked you in rubbing alcohol with all the wounds that you currently have.
Well, that's delightful.
You roll me a d10.
7.
You are restored 7 hit points.
Okay. Cool.
As you just sort of at the moment don't really know what's happening to you, but just pain and pain.
Okay.
Mara.
Yes.
Jeremy, what does it sound like when you are covered in wounds and feel like you get dumped in rubbing alcohol?
I feel like the answer is screams.
Cool. Mara, you hear muffled screams coming from that door to your right.
I am not the I am not the 80s action hero. I have normal person reaction to things.
Hello?
The screaming doesn't cease.
All right. I'm gonna open the door.
The screaming gets louder in
Cautiously.
volume.
Huh? Hello?
Do you go in, or do you just open it, hear the screams, and go
Opening
hello?
it and peering in. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
And
You peer in. You see.
It might be. You don't rush into a dangerous situation. You look first.
You see Jeremy, Holly, and William standing in sort of an under construction section of the mall. Like there's like scaffolding off to the side. Jeremy has in one hand what looks like a medicine, like a chem lab flask, and is just sort of like clenching and screaming, while also covered in blood. While Holly is off to one side with William, who is also covered in blood, holding a weird book.
I look down at my book and myself and say, well, that makes sense. This is a dream. Hi.
Do you go in?
Yeah.
Go
of
in.
course.
Close the door behind you. All right.
Uh-huh.
William. So a couple things just happened. Jeremy is currently doing his best interpretation of a baby newborn, in that he is curling up in the fetal position, screaming, covered in blood, having just done something to himself. And then Mara sticks her head in a door on the other side of the apothecary that you're in, and goes, "Hi,
Mara, what the fuck are you doing here?
Hi. I don't know if that matters. What's
What are you
wrong
doing
with
in
him?
North Carolina, of all places?
Good question.
we're here for the squid."
I took a selfie. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
You look bad too.
I do. I feel bad.
They got run over.
Ow.
It's a very calm
I'm gonna
conversation
look
to
through
have
this
while
book.
Jeremy is screaming on the
Wait.
floor.
Okay, logic is catching up. The grandma.
Yeah.
Right. I have an idea.
Make me a
Hang on.
power roll, William.
It's a hard success.
To the book. You can read a little bit of German, not a lot. A little
I
bit.
have high school level German.
Yeah, you have high school level German, which is, again, not a lot, but you can make out bits and pieces. Make me, roll me. How many, how many magic points do you have?
14.
Okay, you lose 7 sanity.
Ow!
As one of these pages begins unraveling its text for you, as you learn the Shriveling Spell. You can find on page 262 of the core book. As knowledge of this ability to basically rot a person at will goes into your brain. Holly. So William is now, like, in addition to bleeding, sort of doubling over with a really severe headache. Jeremy is in the fetal position, screaming off to one side.
Yeah.
And Mara has come into the room.
Okay. Okay.
Update from 15 seconds ago. The situation has devolved.
Okay. Hi, Mara.
Hi.
We'll deal with that later.
Which that is that?
The fact that Mara is suddenly in North Carolina.
Ah, okay.
Trying to look around the room desperately for something to help these two.
Give me a spot hidden check.
Dang it!
This place is basically a constructed maze of vials and antiquities. Like you've no idea. You can't even tell what it is that Jeremy did to himself. Much less what find something that would help with any of the situation.
Okay. I will walk over to Jeremy. Just like, I don't know what I can do, but just
You walk over to Jeremy and just like
It
look
would
down,
all be
and
fine.
you realize that while Jeremy is covered in blood and screaming in the fetal position like a very large baby, all the wounds that he had are gone.
What did you do?
Still screaming.
Is he still screaming?
Still screaming.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna
Okay.
assume.
Travis
Okay,
turns back around.
I'm just gonna sit down next to him and wait for the screaming to stop.
Uncanny Universe's turn. That door rattles again. There's an imprint this time. The imprint looks strangely like a gift box. It's weird. How did the ribbon like stay intact? You have no idea. Jeremy,
Yo.
the urge to scream begins to recede as you
That's
begin
good.
to
I
gain
like-
some level of self-awareness again.
I like that.
You
Ah,
you do
Okay.
you do notice that all of your wounds seem to have gone. It just hurts now.
like, still actively hurts brutally, or
It's much more manageable. It's a much more manageable full body pain at the moment.
okay. William, you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. So I pull myself to my feet, grab one of the other ones, and put it in his hand.
No.
I'm not nearly dead now. I just feel pain.
Yeah.
We need to focus on the not nearly dead part.
I mean, yes, I would rather not bleed out.
You saw how he reacted to that, though.
Yeah,
This
he's also not bleeding out, is he?
this is gonna suck.
Mara,
Not gonna lie.
Mara, you see
Yeah.
Jeremy grab. You're not certain from where. Maybe underneath that bucket over there. This science flask, like comic science fiction flask, filled with a clear liquid, which
Okay.
typically in chem labs is bad,
Yeah.
and hand it to William and say, "Drink."
That doesn't seem. Yeah, this is a dream. I'm gonna go take care of the grandma.
Not a dream, Mara.
It's not a fucking dream. Also, that bitch gonna kill you if you walk out there.
Don't go out there.
Did Mara get any impression of that crash against the door?
No, you didn't hear anything, Mara.
Good, good. Good old
I don't
Call of
see
Cthulhu.
the gift thing.
No, you don't
either.
see. You don't see the gift basket. The gift
Okay,
box.
I
impression.
just see this.
Yeah, you just see them in what is a definitely unconstructed room,
Okay.
behaving strangely.
Okay, so I haven't heard the crashing.
No, you have not heard the
continue.
crashing or anything.
Okay. You shouldn't drink that. I'm gonna go over and take it.
All right.
You should absolutely drink it.
You go over. So you're trying to take this from Jeremy, which is going to be a
Mhm.
contested roll.
Okay.
So let's make it your choice.
Sure.
Both of you, your choice of
Uh-huh.
brawl, dodge, or strength.
Oh, strength.
I don't like the way that sounded.
It's a contested roll, so it's not a failure yet.
Yeah.
I mean, functionally, my strength is my best roll. Yep. It's okay. I handed out. Actually, no, it's in William's hand.
Well,
I specifically said I put it in William's
Yeah,
hand.
you're handing it to William. William hasn't yet had a moment to take it yet because of time.
Okay.
Because William's turn is after Mara's.
Right, but I grabbed his hand and I put it in it
Yes.
and I let go.
Mm-hmm. From your perspective, Mara is also not seeing an apothecary. Mara, you get over there and you just yank this flask that Jeremy is handing to William out of both of their hands. And you both watch as Mara reaches over and goes, yink!
Chemicals aren't good for you. I'm gonna hold it.
All right.
Hi.
William.
I found a cool
Cool.
book.
I'm fucking bleeding.
Yeah.
A lot.
William, you do see that Jeremy has another one in his other.
You know what? Fuck any of this noise. I'm gonna make another spot hidden check if I can.
Go ahead.
That's better.
Fine.
You see two vials, one in one hand, one person's hand, one in another.
You see those. You also see a spear.
Ooh.
As you're sort of looking around in the room. There's just a, like, you sort of look up and to the right, and there's just a spear, like, on a shelf, just resting there. It's a long, sort of wooden haft with a sort of a bronze-tipped head.
You know what? I am so far past asking what the fuck anything is doing where, I say as I reach up and grab it.
Nora, you watch William just reach up and grab a piece of bar and pull it off of one of the scaffolding bits.
Seems fair. He's bleeding. This is a weird dream. I get it.
You now have a spear, William.
Not that I can use it.
But you have it. That's the important part. I believe there is an equipment page that has stats for a spear.
Yeah, would you like to tell me which one?
Well, I'd like to be told which one too.
Then we're in the same boat, aren't we?
Equipment. We found the
Because
equipment
this
page.
book
at
has
one
no
point.
fucking bookmarks.
Part of the madness.
I don't like this, Pop.
Like the part of the madness where they don't have bookmarks.
No. No, I do not.
Fair. I also don't. Chapter 6. Close. I jumped to chapter 6. Anyways, yeah, you have a spear. Anything else in your turn?
Does anyone have any decent first aid skill if chemicals are going to be bad here right now?
Yes, and chemicals are not bad here now.
Holly. It's your turn, Holly.
Yes, I know. I'm thinking. Sorry. William, do you want the horribly painful stuff that you
I
have,
want to
Jeremy?
not be bleeding out right now.
Okay, Mara, give me the bottle.
Okay. I hand you the bottle.
I hand it to William.
The fuck?
Oh, he's a mom. He's like trustworthy.
You've never seen me with my kids.
I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say,
haven't.
I know several moms who do not fit that bill.
And I'm operating on weird dream logic. It's okay.
It's fine, they're both still alive. But yes, I give it to William.
All right, William, you now have the potion that Jeremy was giving you earlier. The Uncaring Universe's turn. That gift box impression is getting deeper. Jeremy.
Apparently, that situation is the bottle situation is resolved. So good for that. I'm looking around. Is there another way out of here?
Yeah, there's the door that Mara came in, which is a different door.
What's behind this door?
Bookstore, I think. I don't know. I was busy reading a little bit. I think it's a bookstore.
Cool. Good enough for me. I open the door. What is there that is probably not a bookstore?
A thoroughfare. That's like one of the main walking areas for the mall.
I have 1,000% done that before.
I mean, you can see the bookstore. It's in sight.
Yeah.
It's definitely not right there.
I look out to either side, no signs of Murder Granny or other problems.
You see a mall cop on a Segway approaching.
Does he have a horse head?
No. Mall cop on a Segway from
Just
the
a
right.
regular mall cop.
Regular ass mall cop.
That is the slightest bit better than a mall cop with a horse head.
It was a
And
moose head, I
moose.
believe.
so that's on your
Moose head. You're right. Moose head.
That's on your right.
Sorry.
On your left. There's
A bunch of headless mooses.
No. It's just a small crowd of Aryan-colored individuals wearing light linen clothing and flower crowns.
Door slammed shut. Nope.
They're just walking. Looks like they're heading towards the movie theater.
Barricade that fucking door because we're not going out that way.
Why?
We're going to get burned inside of bears or thrown off of cliffs or something.
Mara, your turn.
You know you're not making the. Okay, never mind. Hi. Nice to see ya.
You know, it's genuinely nice to see you, even if the world is apparently going fucking insane right now.
Yeah, pandemic.
Yup. Pandemic.
So
A very
how-
specific side brand of pandemic.
Oh,
Cthulhu
Is that why
Pandemic
you're
is an
bleeding?
actual game. Huh?
is that why you're bleeding? You were.
Yep,
Aren't now.
I was. I'm not
Congrats.
now.
I mean, it's still covered in blood.
Yes.
Okay. I looked down at the book briefly, decide against that. Do I have a jacket on? How cold is it here?
Not
I usually
very. It's pretty
I
warm.
don't. Malls are always really air conditioned. Do I have something I can take off and like hand to him?
And if you want to, you can make that decision.
Okay. I take off a jacket and hand it to you. You are very bloody. Here,
I am.
in case wolves or something show up.
You know what? Right now, I would not put anything past this situation. Sure. Thank you.
William.
I've been handed a vial. What is even in this thing?
Some sort of like a brackish brown murky liquid. Looks kind of like cough syrup.
Fuck it, I drink the thing.
Make a con roll.
That one I will use luck on.
Okay.
I've only got to use 7.
All right. You use 7 to make it a success. Previous statement of burns all the way down, feels like you've been dumped in rubbing alcohol. You begin your impression of a newly born child by dropping to the fetal position and screaming. Roll me a d10.
Oh,
10.
nice.
You regain 10 hit points up to whatever your maximum would have been.
And back to my maximum. Do I lose the major wound?
You do not lose the major wound. No, neither one of you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're back to max health. You don't lose the major wound. So yeah, now William is fetal position screaming. Holly.
It's okay. It'll get better.
I'm just gonna sit down next to William until this passes. Make sure he's okay.
All right. On Uncaring Universe's turn. Even sort of cutting through the sound of William screaming, you all hear from somewhere outside. Woo!
Oh, is that wolves?
The sound of wolves beginning to howl.
Even Mara hears that?
Yeah, even Mara hears that one.
What? Did you
Wolves.
make wolves happen?
Possibly. Sorry.
Jeremy, your turn.
Could you like make them go away?
Depends on how many there are and how the spell works.
I am. Does the door that I opened and shut look moderately sturdy?
Yeah.
Like standard sturdy?
Yeah, it looks the same as the other one did.
At
yeah.
least hasn't been bashed several times.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna leave that one the way it is now because we only have so much space in here, and there's only so much, and I have to prioritize time, and I am pushing something in front of the other door. We are barricading ourselves.
All right. Yeah.
Because the last time it seemed like it was a certain amount of time that passed, so we might just have to wait this out.
You roll it up, put something in front of the door, and barricade it. Anything else?
Okay, so we're in a dream, right?
Yeah.
Let's operate by the rules of the dream, and the rules of this dream is doomsday scenario.
Okay.
There's a bunch of shit out there that's trying to kill us.
Okay.
We have to not die.
Right. We have to get it out of the mall, don't we?
Ideally, yes.
Okay. Oh. The map.
Probably once Mad Max Grandma and the Nazi folk singers go their separate way or go away.
Oh, this is a weird one.
Yep.
Okay.
So we got to make this place hard to get in right now.
All right.
And if you could undo that whole wolf thing, I'd really appreciate it.
Mara.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cloud memory only, it says the target's ability. So I would not be able to, like, if it's a pack, it sounds like it's a pack of wolves. I
Yeah.
would not be able to redirect a pack of wolves.
Yeah. Multiples.
All right. Well, and I don't hear this granny thing at all, right? At this point,
Nope.
I haven't heard that.
No.
Okay. Um. I'm gonna try and imagine the wolves going past us.
Okay.
That's my turn.
William, you begin to regain some semblance of yourself.
Ow.
Look painful.
Did you heal?
I mean, I don't seem to be bleeding anymore. I'm still covered in blood, but
Okay.
Well, you can see that all of his wounds seem to have disappeared.
ow.
Yup.
Fuck.
Doesn't it suck?
Cool. I take that spear and I just prop it up with the tip pointing towards the door the granny's trying to bash in. And I just sort of put shelving behind it so it's braced. Not so that it'll like be pressed up against the door, but if someone say rams through the door and continues on, they'll be running straight into it.
Okay. Holly.
And then I sit back down.
Okay, Jeremy said nope to the door that he found.
The door that Mara came through.
Oh, wait, didn't she come through the door where Nitro Granny is?
No, it's another door.
Nope.
There's a door where
Second
Nitro
door.
Granny is, and then
Oh,
in and to the left is another door.
is that the one that Jeremy opened
Yes.
and shut?
That's the one that
Are-
Mara came through is the one I opened and shut.
Are there any more doors?
Not that you can tell, but it's a really cluttered room, so.
I'm gonna open that door that Jeremy opened before and see what I see out of it.
Okay. You open the door. You see Renacop rolling past on a Zagway. See a crowd of shoppers going the other direction, passing you by. Nothing else, really. Bookshop, bookstore over there.
All right, I think this is our best bet, I say, pointing out the door.
Does it look clear right now?
Yeah, it looks normal.
Okay, cool.
Let's go. Good.
An uncaring universe's turn. Mara, you were trying to imagine the wolves passing you all by.
Yeah.
So as you're thinking about that, you hear very close to you,
Oh no.
like the sound of a growl. You open your eyes and look,
I brace.
and you see that you're not certain how they got in here,
Mm-hmm.
but there's like 4 wolves right behind William.
Oh no.
While everybody else is sort of looking towards where Holly's at, you're sort of looking towards William. And they are just glowing red eyes, very sharp teeth, dark fur, big claws, padding past William. You now see them as they walk past William and hear the growls
Okay.
as they enter into the area.
Uh-huh.
Hey, how you doing?
The other 2 of you can hear this as well. Jeremy,
Uh-huh.
there are wolves in the room.
There sure are.
I like wolves. At this point, that's all that's in my head right now.
It's not the place to adopt a pet wolf, William.
Could be.
I am going to no, this is such a bad idea. I don't know what any of these other vials are, right?
In the room? No.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's too bad of an idea. I grab William and I'm running for the door
You run for the door. Kick
because
open
he's
the door.
closest to him,
You kick open
and
the
hopefully
door.
everybody else can get away.
Which door are you kicking open?
Midsummer door.
All right, you kick open the midsummer door, and immediately find yourself in a much more open section of the mall. Like it kind of looks almost like it looks almost like the food court area, but like below the food court if the food court wasn't above you. And in the middle of the area there is a large wooden like wicker bear.
Yep, keep running. I don't care.
You
Keep
begin
running.
running past. All right.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. All right, give me a size roll.
Weird one.
Of course.
So you try to like drag William and shove through the crowd of people around you at the same time, because you got to go fast.
You know,
Mm-hmm. You like to spend some luck?
You can spend almost all of your luck to make it a success.
that is just over half my luck, to be fair. Why not?
Wait, you spend half your luck. Everyone keep track of that. Let me know if you ever get to 0 on luck.
I'm at 11.
Oh God.
I started with 30 because
Oh God.
appropriate to
yeah,
me.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah, they like people begin to like crowd in towards you and try to like grab you. All of these, blonde hair, blue eyes, flower crown individuals, and you just in a burst of horror movie fan induced panic, just wrench William around and shove through them, shouldering through until you're free of the crowd. Mara, you just saw Jeremy just like fucking shoulder check and like punch an old lady out of the way as he drags William out the door.
She had it coming.
There are still wolves. This seems fair.
Mara, your turn. There are wolves around you.
There are. I'm going to slowly. You don't run. You go slowly and you don't say anything. Walk away from the wolves after where they went.
You go out the door.
Mm-hmm.
You're back in that.
Holly, watch out! There's wolves.
You're back in the thoroughfare.
I've noticed.
You're back in the thoroughfare. The bookstore's over there. There's a crowd of people running through. You're just watching Jeremy panic, flee, and like fling through a crowd of individuals. And that's when you hear, "Oh, what a glorious day!" And look to your left, and you see like this 75-year-old lady on a big spiky bumper car of a grocery cart with like chrome paint sprayed across her face and teeth.
Mm-hmm.
As she revs an engine attached to the cart and flames shoot out the back.
Chill.
The misquote.
I'm going to attempt to do a Jedi mind trick on her.
All right.
With my spell. I'm
the
gonna
spell.
say, yeah. I don't know exactly how to do this. I think it.
So you can add a spell into your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
And it will roll it.
Oh. How do I do that?
Jeremy did a minute ago.
I know, but I don't know how to.
You have
do
to go
that.
into edit mode.
Okay. Plus something or other.
Once you go into edit mode, you can hit the plus and then you can put all the information in.
All right. Hang on. It's 1d6. 1d6 and 1d2. Oh, it's super easy to affect someone's memory. That's terrible. Okay.
mean, the memory is the most malleable aspect of human beings.
Oh, I'm gonna spend my luck. That's only 9. I got loads.
All right.
I mean, that depends on who you ask, John.
Mm,
The Hulk would disagree.
The who?
51.
The Hulk?
No.
Oh, it doesn't do it. Okay. So it is, a 6-point cost.
All right. So you spend 6 sanity.
Yep.
It's not 2. No, it's including the roll. You spent 2. You spend
Huh?
6 MP.
Yeah, 6 MP, and it's a 2 sanity cost.
Yeah. So you lose 2 sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Lose 2 sanity. And spend 6 of your mana points.
Yep.
And what are you trying to cloud the memory of?
Oh gosh, fly. Sorry. Not the block. I can't like put something in there. Cause I recognize her. I'm blocking. That I passed her by because I don't want her to I don't like her. Go. No, these are not. I'm probably doing it vaguely and nothing happens. Honestly, because I'm like not really sure how this works. And I think this is a dream. So
Make me an occult roll.
okay, I'm bad at that. Let's see here. Skill. These character sheets. Yeah. No.
All right, cool. You cloud memory.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
There's no visible effect at the moment. William.
Until we all start going, who are you? Where are you?
William, you are being dragged through this crowded mall area. And as you're sort of like looking behind you, you can see Mara sort of looking up at the Nitro Granny, and behind her, there is just like... Sorry, Jeremy, what was the descriptor you used for the summer, for the
Midsommar.
Midsummer individuals? You said something. You said Mad Max Granny and something.
Nazi. Was it Nazi folk people?
That was
Yeah.
it. That was
Nazi folk singers.
Yeah, Nazi folk
Yeah.
singers. That's it. So yeah, you look back and you see that behind the Nitro Granny, that Mara is sort of like waving a hand at, there are a number of individuals in very well put together, like very well tailored suits with matching armbands, blonde hair, blue eyes, flower crowns, and like one of them is wearing that that yodeler's outfit.
The Lederhosen?
Yeah, that one. And they're just walking towards you.
Cool. Where's the stairs?
I like that you're abandoning me to this.
You don't know. You have a
I
navigator
look
on your
for.
wrist.
I look
Oh, no,
for
you don't.
stairs.
Jeremy
No, I
does.
don't.
Jeremy does.
I look
What?
for stairs. I have avoided those things.
Give me an Avril.
God, navigation, not spot hidden.
The stairs aren't hidden. Just navigate to them.
Nope, I don't see stairs.
Bookshelves. See bookshelves and crowds.
You know what? Yeah, I'll duck into the bookstore.
So you free yourself of Jeremy and stumble into the bookstore.
Are there any interesting books here?
You can't tell yet. Holly.
So they're wolves.
There are wolves. You're the only one left in the room with them.
How close am I to the wolves?
Very close.
Here's a hint: don't try and shoot them.
No, I wasn't going to. Do they seem hostile?
I mean, red eyes, bared teeth, growling.
I'm gonna back out. Cautiously,
We back out.
trying to stay calm.
Mhm.
Back out of the room.
Okay.
Shut the door.
Shut the door.
Run.
You do see that Nitro Granny's right over there.
Run.
Run. Okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Everyone roll me an occult roll.
I have an extreme success.
Nope.
So, appropriately enough, Jeremy and William, something Mara said ticks in your brain. It's a dream. It's a dream. It's a dream. Jeremy, your extensive study of weird, both professionally and as a hobby, has led you into some very interesting avenues.
I don't study weird professionally. I study it as a lifestyle choice.
You watch horror movies and review them. That is a professional
That
thing.
is
and
true.
professional
That is
study of weird.
absolutely true. No, that is fair. That is fair.
Like I said, both professionally and as a hobby.
We all know wrestling is far weirder than anything in the horror movie, though.
It's true. It's true. And something in the back of your brain is just tickling a thought process. And all you can think of is the fact that certain things didn't happen until you vocalized them happening.
Yep.
Like the dude in the moose head didn't come after you bloody and murderous until you mentioned he was a murderer. William, there's an old one in World of Warcraft that specifically does this kind of thing, where they will like take whatever your like latent passive thoughts are and turn them into reality, but turned sideways.
Yeah, that'd be Yogg-Saron.
Yeah. For some reason, this is making you think of that. And then as soon as you think of that, you go, fuck, I shouldn't have thought of that. As in an Uncaring Universe's turn, you begin to see from sort of like from the floor of the bookshelf this toad-like maw filled with far too many fangs and yet more fangs where there should be eyes begins to just open up from the floor of the bookstore.
Cool. That's actually probably the most understood thing that's happened to me today. Go fuck yourself, Yogg, and I kick him in the face and walk off.
Make a sanity
I
check.
look over.
I succeed.
Okay, roll a d10.
2.
All right, you only lose 2 points of sanity.
Like I said, most understood thing that's happened to me today. Go fuck yourself, Yogg. Kick him in the face and walk off.
Do I see it?
No, because you didn't have that thought. You just see
Okay.
you just see William kick a pile of books over, and then grab his foot because it looks like he stubbed his toe. William, you take 2 points of physical damage as you kick a tooth that is very sharp.
So, did you just say Yogg?
Yeah, Yogg-Saron, yeah.
Let's stop thinking of Blizzard things now, because there's much worse than that.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
All right. I've seen this horror movie. It's called Dream Warriors.
And
Gee, I sure hope there's a door that leads directly out at the end of this hallway we're currently walking down.
You're not in a hallway. You're in an open area.
On the edge of this open area that we're currently standing in.
All right. You vocalize that.
Yes.
Cool.
Fuck. All right, still got to find a way out. Let's go. Where's Mara?
You look
Behind
back
us
and you
still.
see Mara standing there in front of Nitro Granny, talking to her.
Did she tame the chrome one?
Doesn't look like it.
Is she about to get run over?
Looks like it.
So I just look at you, door, find door, and I'm running over. I'm grabbing Mara, and thump, fireman carry.
Make a strength check. Would you like to spend luck?
If I spend all my luck, that gets me to a 50.
You try to fireman's carry Mara, and you realize that's harder to do because Mara's larger than you were expecting, like physically.
This is true.
Mara's very tall.
I mean, fair.
And you get Mara like a bit off the ground, and you feel something pull in your side.
Yep, that was gonna happen. All right, run. We gotta go.
Mara.
Sure. This seems fine. But the wolves.
Now, fuck the wolves. We're going. We're running from the wolves.
I'll walk quickly. I start power walking.
What is?
You don't run, or the wolves will be right behind you. That's how
Don't
it works.
say it. Oh my god. We are making things happening by saying them, people.
Oh.
I realize that was not expressed before now. That is my bad. Apologies, but that's what's happening.
You're forgiven.
Thank you.
So what you doing, Mara?
I try not to think about wolves,
Okay.
and I power walk.
Okay. William.
I continue to walk towards the end of this walkway, looking for a door.
Are you heading north or south?
The opposite direction from the crowd.
Crowd is sort of ever present.
The opposite direction from the Nitro Granny.
Okay, so you're heading north. All right. Are you doing anything in particular, just other than walking and looking?
I am looking for a door.
All right. Make me a. There a spot either.
Preferably a door that goes outside.
Either a spot hidden or a power roll.
Power is better. Still not enough.
Would you like to spend any luck points?
You know what? I will spend
27 luck points.
No, that's more luck than I have. Never mind.
You're looking around.
Not much more, but more than I have.
You're looking around. You're not seeing any doors. No. In fact, you see no doors as you start looking around, and you realize you're in a corridor, not a thoroughfare. A lot tighter than you thought it was, and that crowd is fairly tightly packed behind you, but at gaining.
Cool. We're continuing to walk down to the end of this.
All right, Holly.
Still running.
Still running. All right.
Thinking about an exit.
You hear the sound of wolves baying behind you as you are running, and there are
And
wolves
thus the
behind
wolves
you.
are behind you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stop running. Running is bad.
Running is what she's doing. All right, so you can give me a spot hidden or a power roll, Ollie.
I'm gonna go power. Success.
You see an exit sign over a door.
I'm running that way.
You run that way. Poke over to the door. You open it?
Yes.
You open it. There is nothing through that door.
By darkness, brick wall.
I mean, no, nothing. The vacuum of space as you begin to get pulled out. Make me a strength or size roll.
Now begins the killing.
Hard success.
7. Yeah, you close that door against the vacuum of space as hard as you possibly can, and it closes.
No one opened this door.
You slightly think to yourself, be more specific. An Uncaring Universe's turn. Mar, make a dodge roll.
Okay. Dodge is down this way. 23.
You dodge to the side as Nitro Granny revs and charges.
She needs to chill out.
You manage to evade her.
I hate to even say it, but I was also standing right there. Do I need to dodge?
He was aiming specifically at Mara.
Okay.
Also, for you, there's a crowd of there's a crowd of like,
Wicker Man people.
Yeah, hippie Nazis in the way. So
yeah.
You're all operating on slightly different versions of the same reality at the moment. Jeremy.
Yep. You know what? How many times you're gonna get to say that you beat the shit out of an army of I'm looking for something.
All right.
Cultists?
Make a power roll or a spot hidden roll.
Which am I least bad at? Oh, spot hidden easily. That said,
Looking around, are not seeing anything that would be useful in beating off a bunch of cultists.
phrasing.
Intentional. Also,
This is John we're talking about.
Also, I looked up Dream Warriors. I shouldn't have.
What did you find?
There's a picture.
Oh, did you find the marionette scene?
I'm finding screenshots of it. Yes.
Yes. No. Yeah. Oh God, that is the most popular scene from that movie. So that is definitely what would show up on screenshots.
It makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, it's one of those scenes. Yeah. I am going to try. This is not going to work. It is 1,000% not going to work. But I'm going to try to grab something dangerous looking on Mad Max cart, rip it off, and use it to assault the Folksy Von Trapp family.
Make a luck roll.
Really? Should I?
Ooh.
Can I spend 8 of my 19 remaining luck points on luck?
You can. You can spend luck to make a luck check. It just reduces your luck total for the next roll.
Look, I'm not rolling above an 11 anyways. So I'm not going to do any worse than with a 3.
So you spend 8 of your luck to make that a success. You grab Nitro Granny off of her cart.
Yes. Yes.
and fling her at the Von Trapp family, who have suddenly appeared in the middle of the rest. And just that weird distended jaw just distends even further, and the teeth go to town. There is blood. You didn't vote for Trump.
You know what? I'm okay with death now. I threw Grandma Big Bad Wolf into fucking Nazis. I have accomplished everything I could possibly set out to accomplish in my life at this point.
Mara.
Okay, well, we're walking,
Power walking.
power walking,
Like a power roll.
power roll, sure. Success.
You're just power walking, power walking, power walking, and you realize you're at the movie theater.
Ooh. I had something I wanted to see. What was it?
Hamilton's
don't
playing.
remember. What?
Hamilton's playing.
Ooh. That was fun. Hey, Jeremy, do you want to?
Nobody's around you.
Well, I've moved on from them. Okay, I'm gonna go watch Hamilton.
Just saying.
I'm also slightly thinking that it'd be pretty cool if, I'm sorry guys, if the giant squids showed up at some point, because that'd be a pretty cool dream.
I'm just saying, when the real life zombie apocalypse comes, I am going to be giving you so much side eye once we all band together.
That's fair.
William?
I am just sort of continuing down the hallway and just sort of muttering to myself, it would be really lovely if I could make it out of this nightmare back to safety with all of my friends still intact. That'd be great right now if you would be so kind, stupid, uncaring universe.
Make me a power or spot hidden roll.
Come on, William.
That is a success.
There is a door. It has an exit sign over it and everything.
I check the door.
You open it?
Yeah.
Okay. You open it. You see a crowd of people standing in, like, just this large gathering on the other side of the door. All of them are wearing red hats.
What kind of red hats?
Red baseball caps.
Yep.
With white text?
Yes, white text.
What's
Make
past
America-
the crowd?
Make America great old ones again.
It's hard to see anything past the crowd, mostly because they're all, like, armed to the teeth.
I said out of this nightmare, not further into it. Thank you. And I closed the door.
Different nightmare. Ollie.
Can I see the others at this point?
You see Jeremy and William. You've no idea where Mara went.
Okay. Do I see any other exit doors?
You see what looks like an entrance to an aquarium.
That seems like a bad idea because that's not an exit.
I get the fish in there somehow.
No. This place shouldn't have an aquarium.
Right next to the sea and the big squid.
Since when was this next to the sea? We're in North Carolina.
Carolina has a coast.
It's a coastal
Has a
state.
coast. Specifically, you're on the coast. The High
Nice.
Tide Highway, which is next to the coast, where the big squid is.
No.
Also,
I'm gonna
that's
keep
an ocean, not
going.
a sea, though.
Close enough.
I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna think about an exit to the parking lot.
Okay.
The parking lot that we parked in North Carolina at the Mega Mart.
Okay. Make me a power roll or a spot hidden check.
Extreme success.
You spot an exit.
Cautiously open door.
You open the door, and you sort of walk through it, and you find yourself in the electronics department of the Mega Mart, right in front of a navigation kiosk.
Okay.
Same place where you came in.
Okay. I will call out to Jeremy and William. I don't know where Mara is. I think I found the exit.
You look around. That door's not behind you anymore. Neither are either of them.
Oh no.
Fine, save yourself.
Are there any other doors here?
That's the exit to the parking lot where you parked at in North Carolina, outside the Mega Mart.
I'm going to think of a door back to William and Jeremy.
Make me another power roll or spot hidden check.
Failure.
An Uncaring Universe's turn. So Jeremy and William, you suddenly realize that both Mara and Holly are gone.
God damn it.
There's an aquarium over there.
Nope.
And you hear the sound of you hear what could only be described as a kaiju scream as the tentacle of a giant octopus bursts through one of the walls of the aquarium. Latches on, and begins to pull itself out from the aquarium. It looks kind of like the big squid, but with more limbs and not as pointy a head.
That's not the big squid.
Does it matter?
Yes, actually, if the universe is going to be that petty, I'm going to be petty right back at it.
Okay, I guess fair.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
How hard is it to way down? Way to the first floor. Elevator.
Make a power roll.
Stairs. Anything.
Oh, that last part would. Oh no.
It's fine. I wasn't even close.
You see an elevator.
I would have rather it been anything.
Haven't gotten into it yet.
Could still be.
Walk over, look at you uncertainly, push the button, stand back.
Ding.
Say stand back. I say stand back.
Mhm.
And then I stand back as well.
The door opens. There's a leather lined interior with many sort of small brass buttons, sort of at regular intervals on it. Wooden railing around the side.
Sure, I'll get eaten by an elevator. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to hold the door so we can go together.
Okay. You reach out and hold the door.
And then the door's going to slam on my hand, and I'm going to be handless, but it's fine.
Mara,
Yep.
you're walking into the movie theater.
Yeah.
Going to go see Hamilton.
Yep.
Give me a power roll.
Okay. Success.
You walk into the theater
Yep.
and find yourself standing in the middle of what seems like a war zone.
Huh.
You
Okay.
hear somebody yelling about,
Muskets.
you hear the sound of gunfire. You hear someone yelling about, loading cannons.
Cool.
There are a whole bunch of people in like blue coats.
Hmm.
There's a whole bunch of people in red coats over there shooting back.
Yep.
Make a dodge.
Are the soldiers rapping?
No, make a dodge roll.
Nope.
You take 9 points of damage as a musket ball strikes you in the leg.
Ow.
Is that more than half your hit points?
Yes.
You now have a major wound
Okay.
and have been shot by a musket ball during the Revolutionary War.
Ouch.
William.
At this point, I'm still kind of delirious, and I need to find Holly, and I start stumbling around back towards where she was, trying to find her.
Door! Elevator!
Are you going where Jeremy is indicating the elevator?
No, I'm looking for Holly.
Okay, maybe a power roll.
Success.
You walk into a outdoor department.
Somehow out of this hallway.
It's like I said, there's various sort of plants and trees and bushes and the like. They're having a sale. They're having a sale on like holly clippings.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. I say to the air.
Holly, it's your turn.
Where am I? Because I made a roll. I don't know what happened after that.
You're back at the front. You're at the entrance that you came in. Are people milling
Okay.
out?
Okay. I am still thinking about a door that will lead me to William and Jeremy.
Yeah, you're still thinking about it, and you're still at the entrance to the parking lot.
Okay.
Do anything else?
Looking for a door.
Okay, make a spot hidden check.
Oh no.
You see many doors, Ed boy.
That's a joke that only I get because Holly didn't watch that.
What didn't I watch?
Ed and Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Life has many doors, Ed boy.
Ed boy.
All right. An Uncaring Universe's turn. Jeremy, you hear that elevator go ding. And you hear the sound of another elevator door opening. Like 6 feet away, down the same wall. And from that elevator,
Motherfucker.
you just see fire.
Nope.
You've also lost sight of William as well.
Of course.
It's your turn.
Is there any chance I saw where William went?
No, he just sort of vanished into the crowd.
God damn it. Okay. well, shit, we're going to start on this floor and we're going to end up 7 floors up and then 20 floors down. So it does, if I stay here, he's still not going to find me. So he'll find me when he finds me. Elevator.
Get in the elevator.
Not the one with the fire,
Not the one
to
with the
be
fire.
clear.
There are about 100 different buttons on the wall of this elevator. None of which have any sort of semblance of like indication as far as you are aware. They all have symbols on icons on them, but none of them are like 1, 2, 3. No, they're like weird variations of squiggle lines and a couple of letters and a couple of letters that don't exist and some calligraphy and
I hate this mo. Like so much.
like 2 different sunburst icons.
Yep, definitely not pushing those.
There's one that's an inverted sunburst, so it's like the same image, but the colors are inverted.
Even worse. Peek outside. Does the fire seem to be coming out of that?
Yeah, it's getting
Other
bigger.
one?
Yeah, it's getting bigger too.
Great. I am going to try my damnedest to think of the entrance that we came in through and push, shut my eyes so I don't see which button I'm pushing and push a button because that's how dreams work.
Make a power roll.
It's been nice, y'all.
You close your eyes. So that's how dreams work. That's how dreams work. And push a button. You sort of hold your finger on that button for a minute. And then you feel the button fall away. And you sort of keep reaching out for where that wall was, and there's nothing there.
Great.
You open your eyes?
Sure, why not?
You open your eyes. The elevator around you has collapsed open, like a box that's had the corners cut. And you're standing on a vast, glassy, black plain. And you look up, and above you there are stars and a night sky. And much closer, there is what looks like an inverted star. Black fire lined in white, with what look almost like planets orbiting around it. Make a sanity roll. Roll a d100. As you look into this celestial body, all of creation unveils itself before you. And you feel your eyes burn out of your skull. You drop to 0 sanity.
Okay.
Mara, you have a gun in your, you have a bullet in your leg.
Ow, ow, ow. I don't like this anymore. This is just psychic pain, but it hurts. I want to go back to the point where I was with everyone. It'll rewind.
Do you sing the song?
What song?
Rewind. The bit of that song. We're going to go rewind.
I do not know that song.
All right. Make a power roll.
Okay. Hi guys, this is where I accidentally trap us in a loop where we repeat a day over and over again.
Again.
Jeremy, good news. Your sanity is back to normal.
Hey,
As all of you blink, and you find yourselves sitting at a table with like character sheets and books and dice, and John sitting on the other side of a GM screen, looking at the group of you, going, "Guys, what the fuck? You've all just been like sort of staring into space for the last 30 minutes."
Sorry.
Oh,
What? Right. What game was today?
I got shot. Okay.
Yeah.
No weird dream. Okay.
Oh, no. We're just. You're rolling initiative. Come on.
For what?
For the have you did you just like fall asleep, William?
Yes, I literally
Yes.
just fell asleep.
yes, we all did.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start over from the beginning.
What system?
And as John begins to explain the system that you were all playing, and why you were about to roll initiative, that's where we're going to end this small one-shot, two-shot of Call of Cthulhu. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey.
Goodbye.